So what happens when Kang the Conqueror, aka Jonathan Majors, becomes part of what I think is one of the more important bodybuilding movies to ever come out? Let's go ahead and talk about it on today's edition of Fitness After Dark. Guys, welcome to the newest episode of Fitness After Dark with your host, Naive Cinto, as always on the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the drink today? We got some Starbucks, bro, aka Old Fashioned. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hand it off to Mr. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We are live. It never gets old. Magazine Dreams, dude. What a movie. I'm like a big film fanatic, right? I talked about it yesterday. I also talk about it all the time on social media as well. If I wasn't in school doing what I do now, I'd be doing film, dude. No joke. So for me, Magazine Dreams is so important, bro. Especially when it comes to fitness and when it comes to film. Because I think, dude, like we haven't had like a big epic bodybuilding movie yet. I think the closest thing we've had so far has honestly been like the movie Pain and Gain, which is now like 10 years old, bro. So the fact that we're getting this movie starring Jonathan Majors, who's going to be in Creed 3, who's going to be in Ant-Man, bro. He's going to be in the Avengers movie. He's going to be a big part of Marvel. And dude, the cast, bro, in this movie, I'm like, yo, it has that guy and then also has the most natural bodybuilder ever, bro. Michael Hearn. If you guys know, right? Dude's not natty. Come on, bro. Dude's like 60, bro. He's fucking juiced to the gills. This movie, dude, it's basically, dude, if Pumping Iron meets The Wrestler, bro. It's like a hard R rating. Apparently, they go in crazy with steroid usage. Basically, the lengths that these competitors go through in a bodybuilding show in order to win. And, dude, it's a really insightful look at what it takes to compete in bodybuilding. And I think it's important for that because if the movie does well, bro, I think we're in for a treat when it comes to the bodybuilding genre or the sport itself being covered in more movies and documentaries. And I think it's time. Nowadays, dude, I think the sport itself is such an interesting and fascinating topic for people to dive into and to go in depth with. I think the movie itself is going to be really amazing, man, especially going in towards the territories that, you know, bodybuilding documentaries generally will kind of skew away from, right? And kind of diving deep into like the dark side of the sport itself, especially like in the past, bro, like in the 80s and 90s, bro. There's so many stories and they're like the rivalries, like the steroid usage, like there's so much that the filmmakers can take a part of and make some really interesting films and documentaries about. Like, dude, I would love to watch a Ronnie Coleman movie. I would love to watch a Mr. Olympia movie, like something that's really, really high quality, like this movie that's going to be coming out. I remember the only other recent bodybuilding movie that came out was the movie with the dude that plays Superman on TV, bro, about Joe Wilder. I remember I bought that movie. I was like, yo, this isn't worth like $20, bro. Come on, man. But man, I am so stoked for this movie. It's going to be such a fascinating look into the bodybuilding sport itself. And I'm really hyped about that, man. I think it's going to be really awesome to look forward to. So this was this week's episode of Fitness After Dark. So if you guys enjoyed this latest video, stick around. Don't leave quite yet, bros and brochachas. There's 2 more videos right up here for you guys to check out as well. And be sure to stick around for this week for the gym vlog, episode 5 or episode 6, whichever episode it's gonna be. It's gonna be hype, man. I'm excited.